This is Steve and KJ. It's Steve and KJ.
Ooh, baby, what did you say?
It's Steve and KJ. Steve and KJ.
Greetings, grapple fans. It is that time of the day again. Well, in the afternoon for me and in the morning for my esteemed colleague here. I am Steve Swift and I have with me KJ. How are you, KJ?
I'm all right. I'm feeling good. I'm in dangerous environment. I'm in dangerous territory. Yeah.
Tell me more.
Because I'm in ECW land. I'm scared.
You are.
An impressionable boy in foreign lands.
I picked this. Yes, quite right. I picked this fight because it's one of those that is mentioned from ECW, and I am old enough, KJ, and you are not. I keep mentioning this, but I am old enough to have tape traded with, how'd you get the ECW stuff, folks? All of that when it first came out. This is from 1998. It's Living Dangerously. And this is the TV championship match between the Orange and Black Attack, the human suplex machine, the most miserable man on the planet, as Joey Styles calls him, Taz, and Bam Bam Bigelow. How did you feel about this fight, KJ?
I mean, I've definitely heard. I've heard about the match many times. I've never actually seen the match because I've never been a big ECW fan. I've never been an ECW guy. Yeah, so I'm dipping my toe in with this hard hitting battle.
Yeah, I think you had to be there with ECW. I think you had to kind of be there at the time just to see what they pushed back against. Because, if you're coming in late, then, and you're coming in very late, then you've got the WWE version of ECW. And no, absolutely not. So, this is, it was extraordinary stuff. And on a wing and a prayer, and Ultraviolent, for all those who don't know, Ultraviolent, but with some fantastic smaller man matches as well. And, it's where Taz got his start, a smaller guy, and really hard hitting, that strong style that we would now call it, is in there. And this match is from Asbury Park, New Jersey. That's where the PPV is from. So that's Bam Bam's hometown. And wrapped around the waist of Taz is his TV title. And there was real enmity and nastiness going into this fight.
Yes. I mean, it was a crazy fight. It was a crazy fight from start to finish. And I mean, I've developed quite a lot of love for Bam Bam Bigelow because I've gone back. I've watched a lot of his matches in the last few months or so. And being the hometown boy, it's rare to kind of see him be cheered, I think. In the matches that I've seen, he's normally a bad guy. Here he's the beloved hero. Taz is the bitter beast, and vicious match from the bell ringing. It's quite extraordinary.
Yeah, no punches are pulled, no Fs are given, and I think that Bam Bam Bigelow at the time is with the three, the triad, the triple threat, whatever you want to call them, with Shane Douglas. And with Candido, and they have all the belts. And Taz is desperately trying to get a fight with Shane Douglas, will not manage that, which will lead to him in the future bringing the FTW belt out.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and I mean this match is very interesting. It's a great part of this long saga that, as you mentioned, is going through right now, and. Yeah, what I found the most interesting was how threatening Taz still was it's very interesting to see, considering that he's so much smaller than Bam Bam Bigelow in like every single way, but yet you never like for me it always felt like Bam Bam was somehow the underdog in the match.
Absolutely, yeah, because he's got such a reputation, Taz, and he's all business, as we know. And actually, one of the much smaller guy lift Bam Bam Bigelow, and can he actually mess around with him? Well, he hip tosses the bleeder at one point. He just hip tosses him, and then clotheslines him over the top. There's my clothesline, folks. Over the top, extra. See that? That's a lariat rather than a clothesline. So he manhandles him, and they don't just keep it in the ring, which is fantastic.
Yes, the biggest, well, one of the many big spots that they have in this match. Holy shit! But the biggest one for me was the T-bone suplex into the crowd, and Taz just smacking his neck off the guardrail. Like Bam Bam just goes into these metal chairs. It's disgusting to look at from the stage.
You can't, because I'd forgotten this actually, because I'd not watched this for a while, and I just thought, did you not practice this, but did you not talk about how difficult this could be? Because did you not go out and stand on the walkway? Because it's a Tazplex, it's a T-bone off the walkway over the guardrail, but there is, of course, a small gap between the guardrail and the quite high walkway. So Taz falls into that. He gets a worse landing. Yes, and that's Joey Styles. Absolutely right. And he falls into that and gets a worse. He comes off even worse than Bam Bam.
It's so devastating because it's like, as you said, it's the elevated walkway, like WCW in the early 90s walkway. So you got this gap. He takes the hard shot. They fight into the crowd, come back over, clothesline over the guardrail. Everything is hard hitting. The stiff ass power bomb. Bam Bam Bigelow going for the moonsaults that, I think it's intentional that he overshoots it, because I've seen him do that a few times. He lands chest in the head to be safe, which is very appreciative.
But what a fantastic, big man who could move so beautifully, from that really nasty DDT straight into the moonsault. Beautiful stuff.
Yes. I can't say enough good things about Bam Bam because it got him. I can't say enough good things about Bam Bam because, I personally think that he definitely could have taken Yokozuna's spot in the new generation as the world champion. Probably would have had better matches with Bret Hart, honestly. 100%. But that being said, though, underdog story for Bam Bam, cover, kick out. There's so much going on. Taz seems to kind of get the advantage, but eventually Bam Bam has got him up on the shoulders. But Taz slips behind, puts in the Katahajime, and then leans back. The Taz is on his back. He's got the Katahajime, and Bam Bam with just like a Hail Mary, which I love. I love that it was like a Hail Mary. It didn't look planned. He just falls back, and they go through the ring. The crowd is stunned, and they lay there for 30, 45 seconds.
Yes, well, the rumor is, great work from Joey Styles as well, in that don't say a fucking word, just absolute silence for us. But the rumor is that, Bam Bam, I've seen Bam Bam interview saying, well, I had a very small window here. We did practice this, but I had a very small window, and if I got it wrong, he's dead. So, we really had to. And when he did it, he apparently said to Taz, "You okay?" And Taz was not silly, and he kind of said, "Yeah, I'm all right," but he just couldn't get out. So that's why you have a bit of a pause, is the rumor. And that's why they had to take it home immediately.
Very, very good. Yeah, because Bam Bam crawls out, pulls lifeless body Taz, gets the cover, the crowd erupts into this enormous ovation. Oh man, like this match is so good. This match
Yeah.
is so good.
Yeah.
I love that it's hard hitting, but it's not like blood and guts, like just grotesque. I like
Yeah.
it. It found the happy medium.
I mean, and clearly, you know, in kayfabe, they hate each other. The crowd are really into it. They don't know whether to cheer for Bam Bam. They cheer for Bam Bam at the beginning. Halfway through the match, the fans are chanting, "Choke him out" for Taz. And then you're right, no blood and guts, because you've got an extraordinary spot at the end, which is, you know, people still talk about this. I still talk about this, you know, and it's an extraordinary. I mean, it didn't half mess up the rest of the card. They had to cancel the next match, and then they had to put it together. So the main event, the triple threat, had to be done with a botched up ring. So it was lumpy and all of that. But it's a great match, and just so hot.
Yes, just a hot crowd makes me feel good because I mean we're living in the times of we just come off of Elimination Chamber last night and how dead that crowd was for most of the time. So to go back to just a hot crowd that's just invested in everything, and it's about 1/10 the size of what we get today.
Absolutely, and I'm so pleased to be able to bring it to your attention. Fantastic. I'm gonna leave off by saying that please watch some more ECW. Extraordinary stuff, all the Sabu stuff, RVD stuff, superb for that crowd. And I'm looking forward to your pick next week. But as you say, wrestling then, wrestling now, wrestling right now at the present, because good times